Hujambo Sofia na karibu katika siku zangu za hedhi za mwezi wa sita. Okay, so that was me trying to go full on Swahili on you. But anyways, thank you for joining me on my sixth period of the year. No, is it sixth? Actually the seventh, because last month I had it twice. Sorry. I've had the cup for almost 12 hours now. Yeah, it's almost 12 hours and it is time to take it out. And here, wow, here we are. This is day one of my period. I actually consider this heavy for me because if you've been watching my videos, I'm just trying to make it not drip on my top. But okay, let me just put it down. Yes, so as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my dripping cup, is I consider that much because if you've been looking at my previous videos for my periods, that I usually have less than that on day one. But I can say this period is really different in the sense of I never get cramps, like I never ever cramp. But this time, like in the morning, I can't really call it like a full-on like cramps, like I need to take painkillers, but there was a bit of discomfort. So it reminded me of my cramping days. Like you guys already know, when you use the cup, chances are you will stop cramping, so you'll not be experiencing any cramps. We still don't know why and what's the science behind it, but that's how it happens. But for this period, there was a bit of discomfort. It wasn't, I cannot call it a full-on cramp, but it was, yeah, it was not normal. But I was spending the whole day in the house anyway, so it was manageable. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. So I am up bright and early. I have already changed my cup. I am wearing a new one right now. Well, not a new cup, but a fresh cup. It wasn't that full, like it was a lot definitely for a night, but then again it's day two and most people are very heavy on day two. Today I'm going to take you along for stuff that I'm going to do. I'm going to my shop, so people who've never been to my shop are going to see it. We're going to be delivering this. This is a box of showing a bit too much cleavage there. I needed to show you this. This is a box of 200 cups that you're going to be sending to Tanzania. So a few weeks ago, I got a call from an NGO in Tanzania that want to distribute cups, and they're very excited to be working with me. And I was as excited as them. Like, it's been 2 years, well, next month will be 2 years of running this business. And finally, like I'm starting to get international orders. Last month, we also did some in Uganda, and now we're doing Tanzania. So I am really, really excited about this. So I'm gonna take you to the shop if you haven't been to a shop in town. And then after that, I'm gonna go for a meeting, but unfortunately, I will not take you for that because it's a meeting with old people basically, and they're mostly men. So I'm going to be doing a presentation for the Grace Cup. So I am hoping that they will integrate the cup into their program. And the thing is, in this industry, like the meeting that I'm going for, they only have like 2 women on board, the rest are men. So it's basically trying to convince these men that a cup is the future and they should give me money for me to start training their kids, the kids in their system about menstruation and also introduce the cup to them. So me carrying a vlogging camera will just not work because I have to be there looking all serious and knowing my stuff and things like that. And then after that, I have a meeting at IHAB. So the guys at IHAB have invited me for an interview. They just want to interview me about the entrepreneurial journey and the Grace Cup and all that. So I'll probably take you onto that. And then finally, I will be going to my second shop. I don't know if I told you guys, but we do actually have a second shop at Valley Arcade. Yeah, we've been with them for, I think, 2 months now. Yeah, it's 2 months of being with them, and so far so good. So I'm going to take you to that shop if you didn't know about it. which you probably haven't because I don't think I told many people, but we do have a shop at Valley Arcade. So I'm going to be taking you along through that. And then at the end of the day, we're going to look at the cup. Oh, also, my friend will be coming over, Diana will be coming over for a sleepover because I am moving out of my house tomorrow. So she's going to, as much as I have movers coming in to help with that, I just needed like an extra set of eyes, you know, just to have someone as I move. So yeah, let's go and start the day. Simon, hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Hi.
Hi,
So
how are you?
we are at the shop with Simon.
Yes.
So anytime you come for the Grace Cup, this is my locker. This is where we sell from. It's on RNG Plaza on
RNG
Amdala
Plaza.
Street.
Second floor,
Shop.
shop number 11.
Shop number 11, S11,
Yes,
right?
S11.
Yeah. So when you come to town, this is the guy. This is the guy who will be serving.
I'm
you.
here waiting for you.
He also does deliveries everywhere, so you don't even have to come to town.
Yes.
He can just organize and it can be dropped off at your shop.
Yes.
So at your shop or at your house, at your office, anywhere, he's going to deliver it. So
Yes.
order your Grace Cup. It's 2,000 for the light one and 3,000 for the standard one.
Yes, perfect.
We're the Natural Beauty Bar where you can find the Grace Cup, the light and the gold, as well as other natural hair and skincare products, all made in Kenya.
Yes, and your name?
Hi, Diane. You'll find me here.
Yes. So when you come to, where are you located?
We're located right behind Valley Arcade. It's called Mini Mall. It's a 2-minute walk from Valley Arcade, just behind.
Yes, and you've already seen everything that she stocks. So we do have the Grace Cup over there, but we also have so many other things. Today I've just gotten myself the vitamin C from Obao. You said it's
Super Obao, yes.
Yeah. Every time I come to this shop, I end up buying something. Like I'm coming here just to restock my cups, and then I'm like, oh, what is this? What is this? So I want to try this on my skin, the vitamin C, and of course the Buki black soap. This I tried before, and it was really good. So like I can attest her things are legit. Most of them are Kenyan, like
Yes.
99%
Yeah,
is made in
90%
Kenya.
yes.
Is their Kenyan products.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you're a Kenyan making Kenyan stuff for
Drop
beauty
by.
and hair, please come and check it out. Maybe you can come and also be stocking with her. She's good. Like she knows her stuff. I can tell you that.
I'm community manager at iHub.
What's iHub? What happens here?
We're an innovation hub, so what we do is we enable that tech ecosystem to grow. It could be an entrepreneurship kind of side, a creative kind of side, but we're here, or we exist to ensure that these spaces are always growing.
Okay, so is it just tech or
It's
it
actually
could be
not
anything?
just tech. We think of tech as an enabler, so it could be just about any solution you have.
Okay, and I hear that you also have a co-working space.
Yeah, the co-working actually is something that's part of our, we call it membership because we're not in the property space. Before we had startups would come in, grow and need space to now work.
Yes.
So it only made sense that we move into a model that enables us to bring in money but still retain the startups that we have. So hence the co-working.
Hey! Hey! Diana is here finally. So I finished all my meetings. Oh, and by the way, the other one that I was telling you about with the old people, it went well and I did get the job, so. Yay! Get it! And now we are trying to pack. We're at least trying to pack. Diana has been such a gem trying to help me pack. Like I said, we're having movers. We're having movers coming in tomorrow, but it's just for my office. I wanted to do it myself because I just feel like there are a lot of sensitive documents that I don't want people to be touching. So I had to pack those myself. But the bedroom and the kitchen, yeah, they're gonna. I'm paying them for what? They have to. I'm paying them for what they have to do themselves. But anyways, right now I'm about to take out the cup and Diana is about to witness how this magic is made. Even though she does.
Yeah,
she
I do it myself.
Yeah.
I know what it's like, so no, thank you.
It's about, so it's about 8 hours of using my cup and I'm about to take it out. You've seen me literally do everything with my cup today. I was even in a boda. Yeah, I do everything. I do everything with the cup. My hands are a bit bloody today. But this is it. This is all that there is. People think that they bleed for so much, but this is all there is. Almost 12 hours in, and this is all that you have. So no, you do not bleed as much as you think. On average, you actually bleed for only 4 tablespoons, and not 4 tablespoons a day. It is 4 tablespoons as like your whole period. So if you're bleeding for 5 days, the maximum you can bleed is 4 tablespoons. So some people, they bleed for like 1.5 tablespoons. Others bleed for 3 tablespoons. So it all depends, but you do not bleed for as much as you think. So yes, this small cup would be very much enough for you. Though I have to say that when I started with the cup, I used to use the gold, that's the 27 ml. I used to use the bigger one, but the more you use the cup, the less your period gets. So I don't need to use the big one anymore. So this is the only one that I use. I will see you tomorrow for day number 3 of my period. Good morning from my new house. Guys, I was supposed to update you yesterday, but honestly I did not have 1 single second to pick up the camera. So yesterday was moving day, like I'd already said in my previous video, my previous recording. Guys, I'm so confused right now. But I did have, it's day 1 in my new place. I did have a very good sleep. This place is like just out of town. There are birds. It's a quiet place. It's basically, it's everything I've wanted. I have a little garden, and I have like a small area on this other side of the house. But apart from that, the period, I had my cup the whole day. Honestly, I took too long with it. Diana is still here. Diana has been such a gem. She's the one who helped me move, with the help of the movers, of course. Today we're going to Kawangware. We're going to also be meeting guys from the BBC. So a few weeks ago, guys from the BBC in London contacted me, and they said they wanted to cover a story about sustainability and menstrual hygiene and all that, and they wanted to tell my story. And as it so happened, the guys from Afrolink are a company in Germany. They had sponsored 100 cups that they want to be distributed to girls. So we thought this is perfect. So we're going to be distributing cups today. Not all the 100, because we're also planning on visiting other schools, so that at least you get more people and more schools benefiting from this. So we're going to be distributing cups today, and also we're going to be meeting guys from the BBC. So I'm hoping Diana will have the camera, and she's going to help capture whatever that we're going to be able to capture. Anyways, right now it is about 9 o'clock, so we need to start leaving so that you can actually have breakfast before we go for that. And I will see you soon.
Can you explain what that means, what that kind of training is? What do you do?
As a MHM trainer, so menstrual hygiene management trainer, what I do is I talk to both boys and girls about menstruation. I tell them why it is important for them to menstruate. Basically, we're trying to break the taboo that is the period in Kenya and Africa really at large. So I talk to them about menstruation. I also tell them about the different options that we have when it comes to pads and tampons and cups and menstrual cups and washable pads. So basically my job is just to tell them the different options that are there. You are our cornerstone, the one that makes us who we are, the very definition of strength. You are relentless in all your pursuits. Your sacrifice is highly underrated. Hard work easily goes unnoticed. You are the woman that deserves to be celebrated.